Hey everyone, it's Michael, and again we're sticking to our publishing program where we are answering reader questions. So this is a question from a reader, right? I want to be in a certain sector or space or field in the future, maybe 5 years. I want to get there in 5 years. I'm not there yet. What if I write a chapter about a little piece of that space I'm not in but I want to be in, and then I can position myself and get there one day? So there's two ways I can do it. I can write a chapter or I can write a book. Okay, so here's my advice to you. You want to do this quickly, and I'll tell you why. I'll give you a very simple example that most of you will be familiar with. Do you know how many bankers I know that hate banking? Yeah, they hate it. And they're so happy when they left. I know someone who was a very senior banker, managed $1 billion portfolio in corporate banking and hated every minute of it and wanted to leave every day. That's all the person ever spoke about. I know many bankers like this. Senior bankers, managing directors, corporate directors, equity partners in some of the boutique firms, they hate it. But here's the thing. Why did they go into banking? They studied hard at school. They did an undergraduate degree. They did an MBA. They then worked really hard over many years to get to the age of 35 and then realized they hate banking and they want to leave. And now they're trying to get into other things. Now, think about that. From the time they're 18 to 35, that's a long time. That's 17 years, right? So it took them 17 years to realize they don't like something. My advice is you should write about the field you're trying to get in now so that when you write about it, it opens opportunities to talk to people in that space, to build relationships with them early. And you can start maybe even doing some side projects there, attending conferences. Maybe clients want to talk to you. But you want to start deciding earlier if it's a space for you versus waiting 5 years and working really hard to get in there like all these bankers. I'm using bankers as an example. There's many professions like this. Then after all that time, wasting 5 years realizing I actually don't like this. A chapter can help you get into that space earlier. And that's what you need to think about. Do it early, get into the field, become a part of the field in some way. So you decide you really like it because you don't know if you like this. That's my point. If you want to get into a space, you don't know if you like it, but a chapter can help you break into that much earlier in some way. So this is my advice to you. You definitely want to go with the chapter much earlier now. And you want to get involved because you don't want to spend 5 years pursuing something you may end up hating. You always want to. It's like experimentation. You want to experiment rapidly and figure out if you like something. If you like it and the discussions are going well, you can write more, become more known in the space, and then at one point make a transition when you know this is what you really want. And of course, the value of writing chapters. If you write a chapter and you realize, you know what? I wrote this chapter, it gave me some opportunities and I don't like it, then you write another chapter about something else you want to get into. So remember this, that not everyone knows where they want to go. The same way not everyone realizes until it's too late they don't want to be a banker, lawyer, whatever it is. So yes, you may start off wanting to be an expert in one thing, but then later you realize, you know what? I don't want to be an expert in this. I just don't like the work. Then a chapter allows you the freedom to move around. Books don't allow you to do that. For many reasons, as I said, don't start with books. But if you want to start with a book, that's different. So always think about that.